Hello, my Facebook loves. How's everyone doing tonight? I had this so heavy on my heart, and I really wanted to come have a conversation about this whole coronavirus situation that we are currently experiencing. First, say hi to Sophie. Sophie, say hi to Facebook. So cute. This is my friend Sophie. She's very tired. We went to the park today. This is my little friend that comes and stays with me every once in a while her mom travels. So fun. So Sophie and I are just hanging out. But what's going on? I wanted to come and share what's on my heart about coronavirus, because reality is, yeah, it's a fucking scary situation. It really is, right? Like, it is a pandemic. It is spreading. It is a scary situation. There is absolutely no denying that, right? But one of the universal truths that you have got to bring back awareness to is that what you think about you attract. Your thoughts become things, right? This is a universal truth. So if your thoughts are so focused on coronavirus, like it's like paranoia, you know what I mean? Like if you're the type of person who is consumed by this fear, then your thoughts are spending the majority of the time focused on exactly what you don't want to attract into your life. So I want to break this down as simply as I can so that it's like really understandable. But what you spend the majority of your time thinking about is what you are going to attract into your life, right? So if you're constantly engulfed in fear around this coronavirus, which rightfully so, it is scary, right? But we've got to be conscious of what we choose to focus on, right? So our thoughts ping pong around our mind. I'm pretty sure you're aware of that, right? Like you can have a million different thoughts, right? We have 60 to 80,000 thoughts a day, right? Statistics say that we have 60 to 80,000 thoughts a day. You have a ton of thoughts. You've got to be in control of what you allow your focus to be on. All right, so I know it's scary. I know it's real. Clearly it's real, right? There's a lot coming out about it. But if you don't want to attract it into your own life, then try your hardest to shift your thoughts to something like gratitude, something like appreciation, right? These type of pandemics, they happen in the world because it brings people back to this place of having to be humble for the true present moment, right? These type of things bring us to a place of like, holy shit, life is really fragile. So you've got to find some gratitude, some appreciation to be able to shift your thoughts out of the fear because you don't want to attract that into your life, right? Another thing that I really want to mention and just kind of talk upon, this is something that I work so hard with my clients about, this idea of stress, right? Who here is stressed? If you're watching live right now, say hi. I don't want to be on live alone. Come on, you guys know how to be on live. Say hi. Tell me where you are. Do you have stress in your life? Do you live your life, the majority of your life, stressed? If that is the case, I really just want to chat a little bit about stress, okay? Stress is a hormone that is released, a chemical in the brain, right? It's the fight or flight hormone, cortisol. Hey, what's up, Christina? We've heard of cortisol. Hey, Lane, what's going on? We've heard of cortisol before, right? It's the stress hormone, the chemical that's released in the brain, and it's meant for fight or flight. We are not supposed to live in a state of stress, all right? It's meant for fight or flight. Think about an animal. I was just saying the same story on Instagram, on my Instagram story, but think of an animal. I was talking about a giraffe, right? Think of a giraffe getting attacked by a cheetah. Hell yeah, it goes into stress real quick. That fight or flight, its senses are like in shock because it's about to get attacked. So yeah, the stress hormone goes off in the brain. The chemicals are released to get into action, right? So hopefully the giraffe gets away. And if it gets away, 20 minutes later, it's grazing in the grass. It literally lets go of the past situation. It doesn't get entangled of the thoughts and the emotion of almost getting attacked, right? No, it just goes back to grazing along, right? Because fight or flight, the stress hormone is meant to be quick. And unfortunately, these days, we use our conscious mind to get our thoughts and our emotions really tangled up, really tangled up in stress. Am I not right? Like, do you guys get into a stressful situation and then you use your own thoughts to provide more stress? Like, your own thoughts bring you more stress. What? Why are we doing that? It's because it's programmed. It's a subconscious program, and it's an automatic behavior, right? We all have so many automatic behaviors. Like, I don't know about you, but when I take a shower, I do the same routine every single time, right? If I drive somewhere familiar, sometimes I get there and I'm like, oh shit, I don't even remember how I got here, right? It's an automatic pattern. So if your automatic pattern is to be stressed out all the time, you will always self-sabotage and you will always attract more stress into your life. Does that make sense? It's kind of complex stuff, but I want to make it as real and as simple so that way you can start working on shifting your mindset. Hey, Gianna, what's going on? Hey, Jonathan, aloha from Boston. Laura, Patrina, oh my gosh, what's going on, guys? So good to see you. Yeah, so think about your state of mind currently, right? What's going on in your life? If you are stressed out, know that the stress hormone is not doing you any good. The release of the stress chemicals in your mind is doing you harm. So no matter how healthy you are, right? This is an important one. Listen up right now. No matter how healthy you are, no matter how clean you eat, no matter how much you go to the gym, whether you do yoga, whatever it may be, if you're a healthy person who is always stressed, you are still doing damage to your body. You're taking care of your body somewhat, but you're not taking care of your spirit and your soul, right? And stress is detrimental for the actual physical body too, right? So you've got to choose where your thoughts go. And to tie this all back to the coronavirus, you have got to intentionally choose what you think about. All right, so if you have been, hey Brenda, what's going on? Oh my gosh, girl, I haven't seen you in years. So good to see you. So if you are the type of person that's stressing out about the coronavirus, you've got to intentionally choose where your thoughts are at. All right, you've got to shift to things like gratitude, appreciation, all right, this knowing that this is not going to come into my life. I'm not going to expect it to. You don't want to expect something to happen, and we can silently be doing that with our thoughts if we aren't paying enough attention, right? So you've got to be more aware of the thoughts that you're thinking and be strong enough to catch yourself, right? And I think my biggest tip right now, if you are a little bit freaked out about this coronavirus, my biggest tip right now, all right, is to consume less content about it. All right, it's really hard to intentionally shift your thoughts if you keep feeding yourself more information to be freaked out about, right? If you keep tying into media, like, come on, we all know how media is. Media makes things so exaggerated all the time. I am not downplaying this. It is a fucking scary situation. Hell yeah, it's a pandemic, right? It's scary, but you don't want to steep in that energy. If your thoughts are consumed with coronavirus, fear of coronavirus, always thinking about coronavirus, that is what you will attract. It is a universal truth that your thoughts become things. So where you allow your focus to go is what you're gonna attract into your life, all right? I just really had to share this. So I hope this little rant here was helpful. I hope you took something away from it. If you can't tell, this is stuff that I'm really passionate about. This mindset work, this life coaching that I do now, it's next level. It is next level. When you are so sick and tired of just not being your full, brightest self, if you're over that, if you're ready to seriously level up in your life and be able to attract more into your life, reach out to me. Your girl is here for you. And I promise you, if you give me the opportunity, I will make such an impact in your life. I love you guys. Please wash your hands. I should have said that. I should have said that at the beginning. Wash your damn hands. We all know that we've got to wash our hands. Stay extra clean. Be extra precautious. Like, wash up your arms, especially if you're in a public place. Like, be smart, all right? Be smart. But also, don't let yourself freak out and sit in that energy for too long, all right? Love you guys.